Awaken your spirit, chosen ones. The most powerful force. It's the one no one sees coming. You felt the whispers, the unexplainable pull. Chosen ones, gifted, touched by something beyond this world. But here's the twist: no one, not even you, fully grasps who you are yet. Your true identity is hidden, locked away by divine design. Your abilities are no ordinary talents. They're top secret. Let's be honest, if the world caught wind of what you could do, they might lose their minds. Or worse, they'd try to turn you into the next superhero meme. But that's the beauty of it. You're hidden in plain sight, underestimated by nearly everyone around you. Why? Because your time hasn't come. Yet, the universe is playing a high-stakes game of chess, and you're the piece everyone is overlooking. But when the right move is made, the game will change forever. So sit tight, or don't. After all, even God enjoys a little suspense. If these words resonate, don't let the message stop here. Subscribe to the Awakening Pulse channel, comment 999 below, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Make sure to watch every part of this video, because this message is meant just for you. Number 1. You're a walking paradox of humility and power. People look at you and think they've got you all figured out. They see someone calm, easygoing, maybe even modest. But beneath that quiet exterior is a paradox: humility wrapped around a core of incredible power. You could walk into a room and shift its entire energy if you wanted, but you choose not to. You have nothing to prove, and that's what throws everyone off. They expect loud confidence, but you are the quiet storm they never see coming. It's not about fear or insecurity. It's because you understand the value of moving under the radar. While others crave attention, you're playing the long game. Why show your hand when you can hold the entire deck? You're fully aware of the impact you could have if you unleashed your power. But you don't. Real power doesn't need a spotlight. It's the quiet ones, the ones no one expects, who change everything. Your humility serves as the perfect disguise. People underestimate you, and that is your advantage. They mistake your silence for a lack of ambition or strength, but that's your strategy. You let them think you're ordinary, knowing you're anything but. And when the moment finally arrives, when you reveal even a fraction of your true capabilities, it won't just surprise them. It will transform the way they see you entirely. Until then, you're content to let them think you're just another face in the crowd. It's all part of the plan. Number 2, your struggles weren't random, they were a refining process. Every hardship you faced, every moment that seemed to tear your world apart, was intentional. Life wasn't trying to break you. Those trials were part of a calculated process, as if the universe had placed you in a secret training program. Each difficulty stripped away the unnecessary, sharpening your core and preparing you for something greater than most could imagine. Consider this: while others crumbled under pressure, you adapted, survived, and thrived in circumstances that would have overwhelmed them. You were refined, like steel forged in fire, until only the strongest, purest parts of you remained. Every setback was a lesson, teaching you resilience, strategy, and self-reliance. Now, even though others may not see it yet, you're built for something extraordinary. Your potential could never have been developed in comfort. Had life been easy, you wouldn't carry the depth, insight, or power that you do now. There's a reason you endured what you did. Greatness requires pressure, and your struggles were the universe's way of ensuring you'd be ready for a level of success and power that's uniquely yours. When the time finally comes to step into that purpose, everything will make sense. You weren't just surviving, you were being prepared for something monumental. Number 3. You intimidate people without even trying, and that's by design. Just by being yourself, you make others uneasy. It's not that you do anything overtly intimidating. It's simply your presence. People can sense there's something more to you, something they can't define, and that difference unsettles them. You carry a quiet power that doesn't need to announce itself. It speaks for itself, naturally unsettling to those accustomed to loud, superficial confidence. This quiet intensity is unintentional. You don't seek to make others feel small or uncomfortable. In fact, you probably don't notice it most of the time. But others do. Your energy reveals insecurities they may not even know they have, and many can't handle that. Without realizing it, they recognize you're unlike anything they've encountered, a force beyond their understanding. This is why God has kept your true identity hidden. If people fully knew who you are and what you're capable of, it wouldn't just make them uncomfortable. It might even frighten them. This unintentional intimidation works in your favor. It forms a natural boundary between you and those who aren't meant to be in your life. Those who can't handle your energy quietly drift away, making room for the few who see beyond the surface. You don't need to push anyone away. Your presence does that for you. And for those who belong in your circle, your quiet strength doesn't faze them. They see it, respect it, and know it's just a glimpse of all you carry within. Number 4. You see through the facades of the world, while others are swept up by surface-level distractions. Trends, likes, the latest drama. You're focused on something deeper. You see the world as it truly is, the layers beneath the noise, the real motives guiding people's actions, and the larger picture that most miss entirely. This clarity isn't accidental. It's part of why you've been chosen. Your vision cuts through the illusions that keep others blind, and that's a power not everyone can handle. But seeing this way comes with its own challenges. Most people aren't ready to confront the truths you've come to know. If they saw the world through your eyes, they might either break under its weight or attempt to manipulate it for their own gain. That's why your true identity remains hidden. This unique insight was given to you because you can handle it. Not everyone can be trusted with such vision. Your ability to see beyond the facade sets you apart. You can sense when people are being inauthentic, when situations aren't what they seem, and when there's more happening than meets the eye. While everyone else is playing checkers, you're playing chess, moving strategically through a world they barely understand. You're not disconnected. You're simply on another level. While others are lost in illusions, you remain focused on what truly matters. And that's a power not meant for just anyone to grasp. Number 5. Your destiny is far too vast for ordinary minds to grasp. It's monumental, so immense that those with limited perspectives can barely begin to comprehend it. This is why your true identity remains cloaked. Revealing it too soon would only invite misunderstanding, projections, and attempts to contain what can't be contained. You weren't made for the confines of mediocrity or the standard benchmarks of success that most cling to. God knows that your path is crafted to be larger than life itself, and such an extraordinary calling requires an equally extraordinary preparation. When you live among those who see life in black and white, your vibrant potential, like a spectrum, can seem intimidating, They may question why you think as you do or why your aspirations soar beyond their reach. If your identity were unveiled prematurely, the world would try to box you in, trying to reduce you to fit within their limited frameworks. People often reflect their fears onto others, and your brilliance could trigger envy or even subtle efforts to limit you. In this hidden phase, you're given the rare gift of developing your abilities without the weight of external expectations. This is your time to explore what lies within, stretching beyond the ordinary and connecting with a purpose far greater than what most dare to dream. The universe is preparing you for a destiny that, when fulfilled, will not only transform your life but will inspire others to break free from their own limitations. When the world is ready, your true identity will be revealed, shaking the status quo and inviting those around you to re-evaluate their own boundaries. Understand that this phase of concealment isn't a punishment. It's a protective shield, enabling you to grow into the powerful force you were always meant to become. When the time comes, and the world finally sees you, it will be an awakening that challenges everyone to rethink what they believe about success, purpose, and potential. Number 6. The world isn't prepared for the enlightenment you carry. You perceive reality on a level so advanced, it's as though you're tuned to a completely different frequency. While others are caught up in daily distractions and narrow views, your mind has already transcended, leaping years ahead. This isn't arrogance, it's simply your nature. Your ideas push boundaries, challenge norms, and dismantle the walls of small thinking, breaking through in ways that most people can't yet conceive. The truth is, the world isn't ready for the kind of understanding you embody. If you revealed the full extent of your insights, it wouldn't merely challenge people. It would unnerve them. People often build their lives around convenient illusions and comfortable half-truths. Your perception would dismantle that fragile structure. Society as it stands isn't equipped to face someone like you, a person whose understanding seems almost otherworldly. This is why your true identity must remain hidden, at least for now. God has concealed your full potential because humanity is still catching up. If revealed too soon, your knowledge wouldn't just disrupt the status quo. It could dismantle it entirely. Most wouldn't know how to respond. They'd resist, fear, or even seek to suppress what they couldn't control. For now, you walk among them, carrying a truth that lies just beyond their view. And when the world is finally ready, your enlightenment will no longer need to be a secret. Until that time, you remain a mystery, a quiet force carrying insights far ahead of the curve, preparing for the moment when your full vision can finally be shared. Number 7. Your silence speaks louder than any words could. You don't need to declare who you are or what you're capable of, because deep down, you understand that true power never needs to announce itself. Those who constantly shout about their worth are often trying to convince themselves more than anyone else. But you move in silence, and it unsettles people because they instinctively feel there's far more to you than meets the eye. This quiet strength is precisely why your identity remains hidden. In a world clamoring for attention, your ability to remain silent sets you apart. It's a shield, protecting you from needless drama and superficial distractions. While others are busy talking, you're busy doing. Your actions are deliberate, calculated, and infinitely more powerful than any words. People might underestimate you because you don't flaunt your power, and that's exactly how you prefer it. You allow them to think what they want, all while making moves behind the scenes. When you finally act, it speaks louder than anything you could say. Your silence commands a respect that no speech ever could, because it's rooted in self-assurance and control. Those who are meant to understand your power will recognize it through your actions, not your words, and those who miss it were never meant to know. By moving quietly, you remain a step ahead. Your silence gives you space to observe, adapt, and ensure that when you reveal yourself, it's on your terms. Words may fade, but your silence is unforgettable. It reflects a strength, purpose, and undeniable power that speaks for itself. Number 8, you repel fake people without even trying. There's an uncanny quality about you that acts as a natural filter, driving away those with hidden agendas or shallow motives. It's as if your energy sends out a silent signal, exposing lies, agendas, and insincerity. The moment someone with a false persona steps into your space, they sense it. It's as if their mask begins to crack, and they can't bear to keep it on around you. This isn't a conscious effort, it's a part of who you are. People instinctively sense that you can see through their facade, and it makes them uneasy, almost panicked. Instead of attempting to manipulate or deceive, they often find excuses to back away, knowing their tricks will fail. If they understood the full depth of your power and the clarity of your vision, they wouldn't just feel uncomfortable, they'd crumble. This silent, effortless ability to repel those with hidden motives is one of your greatest strengths. You don't need to spend time dealing with pretenders or manipulators, because they naturally reveal themselves in your presence. Your authenticity acts like a beacon, illuminating every false motive and revealing the truth in every interaction. Only those who are real and aligned with your purpose remain by your side. God keeps your true identity hidden as a safeguard, allowing only the genuine and the aligned to stand with you. Those who don't belong naturally fade away, leaving space for those who do. Number 9, your gifts are time-bombed, waiting for the right moment. Your talents are like carefully set time bombs, filled with untapped potential, just waiting for the perfect moment to detonate. Deep down, you know you possess talents and insights that others would do anything to have. Yet you carry a calm patience that defies the frantic energy of the world around you. While others rush to showcase their abilities and seek validation, you quietly refine your gifts, knowing that timing is everything. Behind the scenes, God is orchestrating a grand symphony, aligning the right circumstances for your full potential to ignite. There may have been times when you felt a flash of inspiration or a burst of creativity, something powerful enough to shift your path entirely. But you held back, not out of hesitation, but out of wisdom. You understand that your gifts are too potent to reveal prematurely. If released too soon, they could be misinterpreted, misused, or even resisted by a world that's not yet ready to receive them. God knows that when the moment finally arrives, your impact will be profound, shaking foundations and sparking change in ways you cannot yet fathom. Every experience, every lesson you encounter is part of this preparation process. You're gathering strength, sharpening your focus, and building resilience, equipping yourself to handle the magnitude of your gifts when they eventually unfold. This waiting period is essential. It's a time for refining your understanding and honing your skills so that when the moment comes, you won't just be ready. You'll be unstoppable. So while the world may rush, know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Your gifts aren't merely waiting, they're evolving, growing stronger, and preparing to leave an unforgettable mark. When the time comes, you'll not just step into your power. You'll explode into it, illuminating a path for others and transforming your reality in ways no one saw coming. Number 10, you're designed to thrive in isolation. Unlike most, you have a unique capacity to draw strength from solitude. While others may seek validation, noise, and constant companionship, you find your sanctuary in the quiet. For you, being alone isn't lonely. It's where you connect deeply with your own power. This hidden part of you flourishes in solitude, allowing you to explore the depths of your thoughts, creativity, and untapped potential without distraction. Isolation is not a punishment. It's a gift, a place where you can hear your own voice above the clamor of others and dive into ideas without interruption or judgment. In these moments of stillness, you access a well of inspiration that few will ever touch. You cultivate insights, strengths, and skills that others might not even understand, as they remain preoccupied with external validation. While they seek fleeting connections, you're building a foundation of self-reliance and inner wisdom. God keeps you apart from the noise for a reason. This solitude grants you a profound understanding of yourself and the world. Here you confront fears, question beliefs, and discover passions that are yours alone. This quiet strength is your superpower. In a world that equates worth with constant presence, your ability to flourish alone sets you apart. You embody the truth that real power comes from within, showing that it's okay, even necessary, to step back and recharge. Though society may mistake your solitude for weakness, it's actually the source of your greatest strength and insight. When you re-enter the world, you carry with you a depth of understanding and a richness of experience that can inspire and uplift others, proving that the most profound growth often happens in the quietest of places. Number 11. Your identity is hidden to protect you from enemies you haven't even met. The mystery surrounding who you are is a shield, carefully placed to guard you from adversaries you've yet to encounter. There are forces in the world, people and energies, that would stop at nothing to diminish your potential if they fully understood the power you possess. The gifts, insights, and strength within you are potent enough to inspire fear and jealousy, especially in those driven by insecurity or self-interest. God's protection serves as a profound blessing. Keeping you invisible from these would be detractors until you are fully equipped to confront whatever challenges they may bring. This is no accident, it's divine strategy. By remaining on the radar, you are given the time and space to grow, learn, and solidify your purpose. Free from the interference of negative energies that would otherwise drain your power. Each day within this protective cocoon is an opportunity to sharpen your skills, deepen your understanding, and gather the strength you will need to face whatever awaits. In a world steeped in competition and envy, your anonymity becomes one of your greatest assets. It grants you the advantage of surprise, allowing you to emerge on your own terms, fully prepared to tackle any opposition that stands in your path. When the time is right, and your identity is finally unveiled, you will step forward armed with wisdom, resilience, and clarity. You will have the fortified strength needed to navigate any threat, moving with a confidence born from this hidden season of growth. God's intention is not only to protect you but also to prepare you for the extraordinary path ahead. This phase of invisibility is not a mark of weakness. It's a sacred period of cultivation, a space where your potential can blossom, safe from prying eyes that might seek to distort or undermine it. Embrace this hidden stage as an essential part of your journey. When you eventually step into the light, you will radiate with a force that's unstoppable. Even in silence, your power is undeniable, a quiet strength that, when revealed, will prove that true might needs no announcement. You are, and will remain, a force to be reckoned with. Number 12. You're a weapon in the making, not meant to be wielded by just anyone. Intricately designed, you carry a purpose far beyond the ordinary. A purpose that's not for just anyone to control or even comprehend. Unlike those who may seek power for selfish motives, your potential is set aside for a higher calling, a force reserved for causes that transcend the mundane struggles most people find themselves in. Your gifts have the potential to create real change, to spark revolutions, to inspire movements. But this power, this profound influence, is not meant to be wielded lightly, nor by those unprepared to understand its depth. God has concealed your identity and abilities for a reason. You are not simply a tool for use in petty conflicts or shallow pursuits. The forces at work in your life operate at a scale much grander than material gain or social validation. Your power is meant to disrupt the status quo, to challenge entrenched norms, and to pave the way for something extraordinary. In a world crowded with distractions and trivial ambitions, your potential stands out like a beacon of hope, illuminating deeper truths and igniting genuine transformation. While others might scramble for validation or indulge in control over the trivial, you're being prepared for a battle of a unique kind, a journey that requires unparalleled strength, wisdom, and insight. God's shielding allows you to grow and refine your abilities in a way that safeguards you from those who would attempt to harness your power for their own gain. This hidden phase is essential. It grants you the discernment needed to navigate the challenges of your true purpose. When the moment arrives for you to step forward, you will do so with the strength of a weapon forged in quiet preparation. You won't just be another player in life's games. You'll be a game changer, bringing a vision that redefines what others consider possible. The layers of mystery around you serve not as a shield of weakness, but as the foundation for a destiny that will leave an indelible impact. The world may not yet be ready to witness your full potential, but each experience, each quiet moment, builds the strength you'll bring forth when the time is right. Your identity, though concealed, is a treasure, hidden until the perfect moment to reveal it arrives. And when that time comes, don't conform to the world's expectations. You are not here to simply fit in. You're here to elevate, to inspire, and to light the path for others toward enlightenment. The wisdom and perspective you've gained, the insights shaped by your unique journey, will challenge outdated norms and redefine success in ways few can imagine. Your existence is not defined by minor skirmishes of mediocrity, but by the grand tapestry of potential woven within you. You are crafted for more than survival. You are designed to leave an impact that resonates deeply with others. So trust the process, embrace the waiting, and prepare for the incredible journey ahead. Your moment is approaching, a moment that will be nothing short of extraordinary. If this message resonates with you, don't let it end here. Subscribe to the Awakening Pulse channel for more content that dives deep into the extraordinary aspects of life, purpose, and the unseen forces shaping our paths. Your support is what enables us to keep exploring these ideas and sharing insights that challenge the ordinary. Hit that subscribe button, drop a 99.9, in the comments to signal your alignment with this journey, and share this video to inspire others to embrace their hidden potential. Join us on this path of awakening as we explore and embrace the depths of what we're truly meant to become.